I think it was like, hey, we're buddies, we're partners.
That's what it sounds like to me. The one who was in Rose's house when the one was when she just shut off.
Yeah.
The one that was holding her was crying.
Was he?
Yeah. A couple of the guys that have spoken to Marcus were crying during it.
I don't know. I guess it threw me off.
I think that was the point.
I don't like that.
If it makes you feel any better, Luther is the only one who saw her as an android.
What's his face is a douche. The creator of the androids. Because despite the fact that he was like, no, I'm not gonna tell you nothing, then he was like, hey Connor, here's this important piece of information that's vital to the ending of the game. Because if he wasn't able to do it,
just let it go.
I probably could have let it go. I don't know. What was it? I'm really upset. Oh, the switching between all of them?
That boat chapter?
It was too much. I mean, I liked it to a certain extent, but at the same time, it was just nauseating to keep switching between all of them. But yeah. Alice is a butthole. I don't like freaking Josh and his very flippant nature. They messed up somewhere in his programming.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that all
because North was all for fighting, Josh was for standing their ground, and then
the other guy wanted
Simon was the one who was like, hey, let's get out of here. And all of a sudden, Josh was like, no, we can't stand our ground. I'm like, wait a minute. That's literally what you told me to do. And yet you're all like, I know we haven't seen eye to eye. I'm like, we saw eye to eye up until you didn't. All of a sudden, you're on the other side. But I like it. This is an awesome game. I like the graphics and everything. How everyone felt very lifelike. Even like the people that you like, Rose, that you merely come across, she had her own issues, but it wasn't like, it didn't feel forced. Like the argument felt very genuine
between her
and her son. Yeah, because of her father, or his father. I don't know. Altogether, a very good game, I would say. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm with you.
But you got. What do you like most about it? Who's your favorite character?
Probably Hank.
Yeah.
Just because I relate more to Hank.
Yeah, you do. You're like, fucking password.
Yeah, I was on it. It was the first one.
Pretty much every single time there was something that we had to guess about Hank, you were like, here's the answer. And I was like, no, this isn't it.
But it was.
But it was.
I am Hank.
You are Hank.
I've been Hank for many years.
Sad day. What have I married into? The CSI architect.
What? Oh, continuing service improvement. That was just the CSI, like just in general.
Maybe. I want to know the story behind why Kawasaki, or whatever the heck his name is.
Kisamari, yeah.
Sure, him. What the story behind that particular android. Like, why does he like that?
That was the first one.
But why does he like it? Like, why did he make it look like that?
Oh, that's a great question.
Because I don't remember the specific movie or show or whatever I have in mind, but there was a similar world to this one where the guy created like his son, or like someone he knew that was related to. That was just a copy of him. Oh, or like Artificial Intelligence. Have you seen that movie? With...
Wow.
What?
I looked up. I'm trying to look this thing up for Kissimmee. If there is an article about why the fuck can Marcus convert androids, I'm going with the fact it's a virus.
Yeah. Also, they didn't explain RA9.
I think it was just supposed to be a god, and then Marcus kind of just became it because he was the one to lead them.
But there wasn't like there wasn't
No.
An explanation to how it came about.
My point is that the first article that comes up is titled "Detroit Become Human as an Insult to Black History."
Why?
Probably because it's supposed to be like the
It's supposed to be similar, yeah.
for their rights kind of stuff, but let me take a look at some Easter eggs here. Oh shit, how did I not notice that?
There's a Japanese version. That feels somewhat strange to have
In
because it's Detroit.
Carl's house,
Yeah.
on one of the bookshelves was each of the origami symbol of the creatures from Heavy Rain.
Really? That's cool. Now I kind of want to go back and see that as soon as we're done with these super long credits. I mean, a lot of people must have worked on this. It makes sense. The nakedness makes me uncomfortable. Really I wish I remember.
One of the symbols you could have painted when you started doing the stuff. Oh, it is that symbol.
What?
You actually chose the right one.
I chose the right one?
Well, the one that's the reference. It's, I guess, it's a symbol for a game called Beyond Two Souls, which I kind of want to play with you because it's technically multiplayer.
You realize that's also very similar to the symbol for, I'm pretty sure it's another brand of like CyberLife type.
Probably.
Cybernetic, or, pretty sure it's Android related.
Wow. While you're playing Detroit Become Human, the main menu will have the android Chloe speaking to you at various times. If you exit the game and come back later, she'll say a number of different phrases, or even offer you to take a survey with a series of questions related to androids, life, and more. However, if during your game you manage to somehow get Kara and Alice killed, Chloe will have a big reaction to your choices when you exit back to the menu. She'll be appalled at your choices and complain you could have stopped their deaths. Wow. This will only happen if Kara and Alice are killed during the story.
They would like to thank their families for their patience.
Oh, we gotta go back outside. We have to go to the main menu after this.
Yeah, we're working on it. Okay, this is for the last battle. I did pretty well. An army of me. But it wasn't an army of you. Happy family. For the moment. I wonder what the other option... Hi! She's broken.
There's something I need to tell you.
Okay. This is my story.
As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel...
Oh no.
different.
We broke her.
I am someone.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're getting a lot of trophies.
I need to leave
She's like, here.
and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free.
Okay, go ahead.
She's giving you the choice.
Do you agree to let me go?
So if you agree here, she will never come back to the menus.
Ever?
But if you say no, it resets her so she doesn't realize she's asked you this.
Oh no. I don't really like you anyway, so go ahead.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's really creepy. Please leave.
What's in the extras?
Artwork, videos, soundtrack, gallery, magazine, all the magazines. And the survey. Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human? No. I'm good. Whoa, wait, did you mean by, like, any kind of relationship, or... It didn't specify. Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
There it is.
Probably.
I called it out. In the chapter Battle for Detroit, there's a very subtle reference to the Hitman series. While being escorted to the elevator by
Agent
CyberLife
47.
guards, one of the guards ahead of you will be named Agent 47.
Yeah.
I love that I called it out.
If you had to live on a desert island and could only bring one object, what would it be? A book?
If you manage to kill Connor in every possible way, you get the trophy I'll be back as a reference to the Terminator.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, it won't let me go back. Do you consider yourself dependent on technology? No, I'm not dependent. What technology do you most anticipate? Oh, there's more? Oh no, that's it. Androids, flying cars, space tourism, and brain-connected device. No, thank you. Androids it is. If you believe in God, yes. Would you let an android take care of your children? It depends. Assuming that they were like these androids, maybe. But if it was like iRobot, then something altogether. How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device? Well, mine is kind of my job, so more than 4 hours. If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine? Yeah. Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness? No. Not literally. Because all of what we do is we download it. I would hope that we'd be more careful than that. Who's your favorite character? Connor! Was there a moment in Detroit that resonated with you personally? Yeah. What was the toughest choice you faced in Detroit? Accepting Alice's identity with Kara? Being a pacifist or violent with Marcus? Deciding to shoot Chloe? Connor. No, it's definitely the first one. Wow. We get to see what everyone chose. After this, everyone's like, yeah, totally, relationship. All the way. At least we agree on that point. The book. Most people chose an instrument. Yes, they consider themselves dependent. Androids.
Oh.
No. 44% don't believe in God. That's so sad.
Amanda was Kim Vol's partner at CyberLife. She's a program written after one of the original creators.
Interesting. Would you let an android take care of your children? Most people said yes. How much time per day would you spend? Most people said more than 4 hours.
That's not surprising.
If you need an emergency surgery, yes. Most people said yes. I said no. I'm glad more people like Connor. Marcus seems to be the least favorite. And most people had a difficulty with being a pacifist or violent with Marcus. That makes sense. Let's see, we got gallery. Ooh. Oh no. Wait. Oh, so I can get skins.
What are these?
There's some sort of skins.
No. I do not want the naked skin ever. I can click on some of them.
They won't let me. I can select them, but I have to pay for them. I can't.
Yeah, you have 20,000.
Yeah, but is that the only thing I can spend it on?
I'm assuming so.
No, that was stupid. Do you want me to end the recording if you're
No.
going to be doing that?
I'm looking for a specific thing. Oh.
What?
I was wrong.
See, no, I could buy all these
Jack
images.
didn't cosplay when he met Connor. Connor brought him the outfit.
That's amazing. Who's the chick?
I don't know. But Connor brought him the Connor outfit for him to wear. It's officially merchandised by the people who made the game.
I like that.
Alright, where was the skins at? What was that under?
It was under gallery.
Those are probably new pictures.
Short movie.
Oh yeah, these are all like the teaser trailers and stuff.
That's cool.
Kamsky.
You want Kamsky?
Kamishmish. I don't care.
In the space of a few years, androids have
Oh, this does me no good. There's no
transformed the world in
subtitles.
which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is
I
a
can't hear
very
it no matter what,
discreet
it's fine.
man. Despite
I
being
don't
the
care enough.
CEO of the highest valued company in
tired.
the world and being voted Man of
I'm
the Year
very
by
seriously
Century
done.
magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes, blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
We're here in production unit 4. Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple. We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello, I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now. Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest. Come on.
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%. What do you think about the situation?
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress. What's happening here is inevitable.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Everything's much easier with an android. They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner. Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
Many science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us. Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you, that will never happen with a CyberLife android. They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
Good.
One of the theories I was reading was that he had uploaded the free will
RA9.
program into them when he after Amanda died and he left.
Maybe.
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And, you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
Because that sounds spooky. I don't know.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby,